Hi everyone. I'm going to start working on this. I was going to do it earlier, but I really don't feel good. But I'm okay. So the way I started this is I put 18 wires right here on my hoop. This is a 4-inch hoop. And twisted out the roots. And then just sat my statue, my cat, and I want the branches to come out behind him. Now I've been adding wire, 2 wire. I'd rather add a little here and there than have twisted a whole bunch. So I have to do one more. As you can see, like this has 3, and normally they only have 2. So I did that on the other side as well. And now this section has 2, so I'm going to add one more. And this is how I do it. Take a piece of wire. This will be cut in half. Probably use some more of it on the top. So just put the wire in between 2 wires and then hold it right there. And then put in a few twists. Nice and tight. Like that. Now, make some noise. Do the same for the other. Now we have, instead of 2, we have 3. You're not even going to be able to see them. There's going to be so many pretty things on here. See that? So I have short ones and long ones. But these ones here, when I clip them, I will add probably up to the top. But I am so ready to bead. So to everyone that's new here, welcome to my channel. So many of you. This was not supposed to actually be a tutorial. This is just me having some fun. But I realized after I twisted out the tree that it's something that I wanted to share with you. So for anyone who hasn't twisted out a tree, they're in the playlists. There's all different kinds of ways. And if you're going to put it with a statue, I think these beads are perfect, especially because he's meditating. And I love it. So my plan for this project is to have lots of beads and leaves like that. Talk about a short wire. That's okay. No, that's too big for that. I have a wire that's that short. I don't want to really twist anything on it, but I think I will, because I'll just twist it in with it. That's okay. Maybe not today. I don't know what I want my first bead to be, but it's not done. Here we go. Nope. Okay. My hands are slipping all over the wires. Yeah. should have added to these wires I did on this side. They were really short. It's alright. We'll work with it. It's not going to be noticeable. I'm going to make the other side just as pretty. I don't know if you can see how I'm ending them. When I get to where there's nothing left on my wire or the length that I want, I'm just going to keep twisting until it closes that up. I have to pause for a minute. I need to put something on my hands. Sorry about that. I had to put some lotion on because my hands are just dry. Okay, now, I don't think I like the beads there. I usually keep them over here. Okay. So for everyone that's new here, these beads have been bought on Amazon, at Michael's, over the past 11 years. Whenever I didn't, complete a project, I just threw them in little bags. And then I found that I had hundreds of beads. I literally, these are all, some of them are misfits, but most of them are really good beads. Like, they're new, you know? I mean, they're not new, I've had them for a long time, but they're just the ones that I didn't use. So I was surprised because I found them when we were moving, and I couldn't believe how many beads I have. 2 canisters, 2 tall canisters full. That's crazy. For this tree, I'm going to use everything I can possibly put on here. Usually I don't do like this. That's okay. For this project, I'll do everything I can to make it pretty. Ooh, like that one. So many of you have asked, how I'm doing or whatever. I've been sick, and I've had a cold, laryngitis, and then a stomach bug. So it's been a trip, to say the least. But I'm okay. Hanging in there. I'm only doing it like this down here because they're short branches, but that's not how I'm going to do the whole tree. Part of it here and there, and then I'll do clusters and I don't know, whatever falls on my wire, seeing as I'm having a hard time lately. So I want to mention this really quick. I will put it, I'll link it on the description box as well. If you have work, now I know some of you already have, and then I put up a playlist with your work in it. If you want to send me a photo of your work, you can send it to me email. That's at msjcraftsboutique@gmail.com. It's the same as my title here. And let me know if you want me to publish it. I mean, I don't have to share it, and I won't, reveal your identity. But I love looking at your photos of your work because you guys are doing great. Like, that makes me feel so proud that you've done such a beautiful job. That tells me that you listen, you watch, you learn, and then you do your own spin on it too. It's just inspiring to me. I love it. I'm not gonna clip this off. No. I want this to be full, full, full. I should have started someplace else. But this is where I always start. On the bottom of my right, which now, this is on my left. But now I'll clip it off. No, actually. There we go. Twist with your long wire on every project so you don't end up short like I cut all these way too short, but that's okay. We'll make it work because I can add wire and make it longer, and now you know how to do it too. Sorry if you hear my stomach making noise. I've been not well. I love these red. They're so pretty. It's going to be fun to shape this tree, I'll tell you. I'm going to have to stand it up next to my kitty. So, what do you think? Just have this all hanging down. I'll fix it, but if you can get an idea. It's hard because it doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to be, but anyway, I'll have it all full. I'm going to put every method of the way I've beaded on this tree. I wanted that one. So, some methods I've not even shown you. Got to put my twists in. Decided that I'm gonna make like small parts instead of trying to, to keep pausing it. I'm not gonna do it that way, not on this. On other stuff, but this one here I will do in parts because I'm not gonna be able to do it all in one day. I mean, I could finish this in a couple of hours, but getting hot of breath just talking. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one here, I'm not going to try and end it with a bead because I can't. So what I'll do, I'll twist this out like that, and I'll clip it. If I can hang on to it. And then, high in your view. Hope so. I'm just going to roll it into a little coil. so it doesn't get like caught on other branches. Just like that. That's good enough. I don't know yet how I'm not gonna worry too much about all this part right now. I just want to beat it, and then I'll take a look at it and see exactly what I want to do with it. But like I said, this wasn't even planned. I was just doing dishes, and I'm looking at that, and I just love him, whatever it is. I wanted to put the same on there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I just dropped them. Sorry about that motorcycle. That's a neighbor. I hear that often. Also, when I tell you to twist with the longest wire, because it takes up a lot more room, and also in a project like this, or even in a hoop, if you're going to put like a leaf, that takes up a lot of wire, usually the long wire. You'd be surprised at how fast you end up short, especially me. Like when I yap, I forget where I'm at, and I just come up short. Not always, but enough times that you know how to fix it. And now you twist with the long wire, so I move it away from me because I twist towards me. Excuse me. And also, if you have a long and a short wire, when you put your beads on, put small on the small wire. They take up less space. And then put like bigger on the long wire. It'll all make sense if you're new here and you've never made a tree. I'll show you. So today I was working, sitting at the table, and twice I came in to record and I just couldn't. I'm just out of breath. But anyway, I'm working on a spider. Totally different than the ones that I already made. And I've got a handful of them. I said after the first one, I'm not making any more of these. I lied. I didn't lie. I just changed my mind because I have an idea for the web. Let me just look and see if I have it right here. I mentioned that I wanted to get some, it was suggested. Oh, I'm stuck on a horseshoe. Twine. This is what I got. And it was like $8. It's really, really nice. I did melt the tip with the lighter. And I was going to try and do a web in this. but then I changed my mind. It has to be in something really, really big. So I have an idea. Well, it's not my idea, it's my husband's idea. He said, what about, and he pointed to the display case, and I have two of them in the living room. He said, what about if you did it like that? And what he was referring to, for anyone that's new here, you'll find them in the playlist, the double hoop wedding tree. I've done like a lot of the doubles. I've done 4 of them, but not tutorials, because it's a big project. But there's a lot of work that I shared, and the double hoop is only $8 at Michael's. So if you are wondering what the double hoop is, take a look in the playlist, and then that'll give you an idea what I'm talking about. Because I can do, like he said, bring your web up and then over. You have to look at it to understand, because I'm not doing a good job trying to explain it, but I'm thinking about it. Now I always twist these tight. You really don't have to. They can just kind of float around. If it was hanging down, maybe I would have done it differently. I can make it hang down when I shape up my tree. Oh, I can't. There we go. Hey baby, was that good? Miss Abby. What's the matter, baby? You okay? Wanna come sit up on my chair? Come on up here. Come sit with Mom. Well, I'm standing, but she's gonna start being really loud. Okay. So, what do you think? I think it's gonna be really pretty. I was going to do the other side right now, but I'm not. I'm going to just keep going. I really wish this wire was longer, so I'm going to make it longer. Look at this side. You can always add more. Yeah, these ones here I think are a little bit longer. I didn't even I can't even tell you how long these are, what the wires are. I don't think I wrote it down. I just kind of like held it up and, like I showed you, sit the statue on in front of so I would know where to twist the tree up the back. I can't even talk. What's the matter, baby? Ooh. I don't know where this came from. Looks like an ice cube. It must have come in a thing of mixed crystals. I've never ordered those like intentionally for a project. I don't like that. I'm going to just slide that over the bead. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'll save that for the end. I'm going to cut that off. For real, I can't pick it up. What's up with that? Oh my gosh. I'm going to cut that. Yeah, I'm going to cut the whole damn branch off. Oh no. Now, can you get an idea of what it's going to look like? Let me get my kitty. I don't know if you can see that. I'll lift this up higher. And then with the glass flowers in the front. I did decide what I'm going to do. If you remember, I said I wasn't sure how I was going to attach. What I decided, well, I'll wash it. This is a dusty old, this is a coaster, just a rubber coaster. And I will have it like this. And the coaster I'll have right there which is good because then it won't slide, but I can still leave room for flowers. So that's what I decided. I came across that while I was cleaning up my desk, my workspace. So let's see, how long are we? We'll do a little bit more. I just saw something real pretty, so I had to get it. And I'm going to partner it up with this. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that because I have to get Abby's dinner. We call it breakfast every time we feed her. It's like breakfast and then she'll lick her chops. She knows what it means. She's a hungry girl. But anyway, so this is what we have, and we're going to have fun. We'll do some more. See a lot of different things I'm throwing in here that I'm twisting. I've never done like this before. At least not recently. Alright my friends, I shall go, and I will come back later.